Y'all, man.
What's up, y'all? We now tapped into the co-worker homies. I'm your boy Chad.
How Buzz Rose said.
Comedian Desert.
We got a lot of shit. We got a lot of shit to y'all today.
This is how we start.
Look, we got a lot of stuff for y'all today, man. Let me stop playing, man. We just playing off the camera, but we got a lot of stuff going on today, man. Fellas, how was y'all weekend, man?
Man, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing, man. It's a lot going on though. We gotta catch up on some stuff.
Yeah, I had a good weekend. I just came back from Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. We do the New Jersey drives all the time. It was a good vibe going out there doing the live performance for them once again at the Stress Factory. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Good seeing y'all.
Yeah, man. Some lot of stuff going on. We I don't think we talk about this in a minute because it's something that's been really going on.
Yeah.
This Diddy situation.
Uh-oh. Did he do it?
Get it out the way.
Did he not?
Let's get it out the way.
No Diddy. We got a lot of Diddy talk around
Niggas
here.
think copyrighted.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
We won't say no homo no more.
It's no Diddy.
No Diddy,
Right.
man. Nigga got the paperwork in. That was smart.
Damn.
But hold up, do y'all think he did it? Or if you think he did do something, what you think he did?
Go ahead, Chad.
I'm just saying, I'm not here to pass judgment. They say he who without sin cast the first stone. I ain't casting those stones. So I don't know if he did do it or he didn't do it, but I'm gonna make jokes until we find out if he did it.
That's how black people do. That's what
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be.
What you think?
I'm gonna flip it on the other side. I don't think he did do it. I don't think he did everything. He did some shit, but I don't think he did. My bad. I don't think he did all the stuff that people are like starting to claim. Man, now I feel like he's what's being held up in social media. So now we're gonna like take everything to a higher notch. I don't think he did everything, and I feel like not that this is they trying to attack the black man because he's trying to buy a CBS. He's just the thing in the social media now. I think he needs more support that's like reliable. Because now Stevie J and who else stepped up for him?
A couple people. Mano said something.
But good. That's a reliable source.
Yeah.
Because Stevie J ain't somebody that you be like, you know what
I
he
don't
did.
believe him. I don't care if he telling the truth. I
I
don't
don't
believe
think
him.
Stevie J should be the spokesperson for
Right.
Diddy innocent.
Right.
I'm gonna say Diddy ain't do all that stuff. I'm gonna be one of the people that I don't think he. I know he got some freaky wild shit going on. My bad. Behind closed doors, but everybody do. But Diddy just
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's one like a witch hunt.
Yeah.
Like once Cassie kind of broke that wall of saying she trying to get paid, I felt like it opened up the floodgates, and once the floodgates kind of got open, it was like everybody running with that, and it's like, come on, like we know Diddy been doing all this stuff. We know how Diddy talk from the jump, and I feel like now everybody nitpicking everything he says. Oh, he talking about what's going on, Playboy, but he always talk like that.
Right.
He's not showing you nothing that he haven't already been doing.
Right.
But it's like now they magnifying it, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Right.
Now they showing clips now like, I love it when you scrambling and scraping for shit, daddy. Now everybody like,
Now,
See,
what did you mean by that?
that New York, that daddy shit.
Yeah.
Them New York niggas say that. That's what they talk like that. They say like we say yo down here. They say daddy like that. I heard a Lock say Styles P, Jadakiss, all that. I hear them saying daddy.
Yeah.
I guess that's some New York shit.
Cause I be thinking like this, and like even when they was going at the Meek Mill situation about it, I'm like, you mean to tell me because Meek Mill said something about Diddy, somebody that's mad popular that everybody name dropped his name in a song before, you think if he really did something with this man, he gonna rap about that?
Yeah.
Right.
Like he gonna rap about doing something with Diddy that was inappropriate to get what kind of like what
What
props
else
did
is
you
he
get from?
Yeah, what is he getting from?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I always tripped when they was like, yeah, Diddy and Meek. Like, so what did Meek get that will cause him to say, all right, I'm gonna give this up?
He got 3 Bentley Bottegas.
But he
He
already
got
had this
he,
stuff.
he got 3 mansions.
Meek already had stuff.
Like he
He
was
got
getting
50
it.
minutes. Sorry, I'm just
Like,
bullshit.
I don't understand the people that's trying to come at. What is Meek gaining from
doing
having sex with Diddy? What is he gaining that he already don't got? Excuse me.
But that's what I'm saying. This, like we talked about last episode, it's the internet.
Yeah.
The internet loves bullshit. It don't like good shit.
Yeah,
anything that's negative, niggas feed that shit, man. I mean, I'm sorry.
Feed it.
We feed it.
We feed it.
It's like a virus. Anything bad to come out. Now everybody that made a rap song like Pud said with Diddy name in it, they going after them. Like wipe me down. I seen somebody say something on Boosie. Boosie said just left New York City, hooked up with P Diddy. People like, what was Boosie doing with P
You gotta
Diddy?
explain. He ain't got.
What was Boosie doing?
He could
You know what I mean?
So when Meek was just a gangster rapper dealing with Nicki Minaj, no questions of him being sexually like that
None.
at all.
Right.
But then you know how Meek is. Like he a type of person like if you say something to him, he gonna respond.
Right.
So it's not out of the ordinary for him to respond. But then they like, why you responding like that?
Right.
Because he always respond like
You
this.
can't win for losing.
Right. So if I don't say nothing, it's, oh, you ain't saying nothing. It must be true.
Yeah, it must
Oh,
be
you
true.
saying something? Oh,
It must be
Gotta be true. Meek just can't win.
That's what I said. You ain't gotta let him stand
Gotta
on.
pick a lane, stay there, and hopefully he's strong within himself. Because just because niggas is hood niggas don't mean niggas got feelings.
Right.
Okay. I know this is eating him alive inside.
Right.
Diddy.
Right.
Right.
But I know I just feel like he don't have nothing to gain.
Yeah, that's
from all this,
what I'm
man.
saying. Like,
Said I know this.
if it was like, if Meek was like just an up and coming rapper,
Yeah.
we was talking about this, then we can get into it because it's like, all right, he might trying to get on, but he's already been on. He's already been moving in different crowds with like Robbie Kraft and all these other big wigs. Now he gonna go
got out
sleep
of
with
jail.
Diddy though.
Right, he just got out of jail not too long ago. We was just vouching for him getting out of jail. We were so happy for him getting
Yeah.
out. I don't think it's nothing he's gaining from this, man.
But now-
his history. Go ahead.
Sorry. Now that I think about it, if y'all can remember, y'all remember years ago when Rap City was still on and Big Tigger was running the basement? Years ago, people used to say that about Diddy. People were saying that Diddy and Big Tigger had a relationship going on. And they were saying, and what's her name? Corinne Steffens, a.k.a. Superhead,
She had
some stuff had some stories
that's different.
saying that
Yeah, stories
Diddy
different.
and Big Tigger was supposed to be messing around. And
like a spider web of
Yeah.
look at her story.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you look at Diddy history. I mean, look at Meek history. Meek ain't got no history or no weird shit.
Right.
That's my thing.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm just not more so a Meek fan. I just ride for niggas that ain't do shit.
Right.
But I
rock with Meek, man. I don't, like I said, I can't.
It's
I'm
like
not
you
gonna sit up
tarnish
here.
somebody's career
Right.
like that.
I
It's
ain't
like
gonna point no fingers until we
think
got
about that.
details,
This nigga
man.
done worked hard to get his whole career up. This whole discography. Did I say it right?
Discography.
Of
Or catalog. You can say catalog if you can't say
this whole
discography.
catalog,
You got Brendan Thesaurus
the
out.
dreams
Yeah.
and nightmares. That's the black man's theme song, nigga.
Right.
Okay, y'all not gonna tarnish my man Meek like that, man.
Right.
I'm just gonna move on. This is
Yeah.
when we hit with the next
We
topic.
got other news.
Hold up. I'm sorry, y'all. Before we go there, we gotta remember. Y'all gotta subscribe to the Coworkers Homies podcast, man. Subscribe, share, like it,
Comment.
do everything, man. Share it.
Oh, bro, we up to what, like 30 something now?
Yeah.
We
Yep.
going out what, fourth? This is our fourth episode.
Yeah.
It's 5th episode.
And we get followers, man. Be getting support. So thank y'all. But
Thank y'all.
Tell a friend and tell a friend. We're gonna keep posting this stuff, man. But make sure y'all support, subscribe, and like, man.
And somebody shout out the sponsors.
Sponsors Day is
The sponsors are this episode is sponsored by CTC Trucking LLC.
moving.
It's also sponsored. I done had too much to drink. It's sponsored.
He about to get fired.
It's also sponsored by I think it's 212 vodka, black owned vodka. You know, we like to support our own.
Smooth.
But we look,
Yes, sir.
all other ethnicities are welcome to support if you want. All right,
But that's the sponsor. But
next topic.
fellas, let's give a hand clap to Angel.
Oh yeah.
Angel Reese, yeah, Baltimore
That's it.
strong.
She is going to the
St.
league.
Francis Panther
Yes.
alumni.
Yes.
You know, I'm
Lead
also
ball.
from St. Francis.
We proud of you, girl.
Doing it.
Yes,
All them haters, man. We proud of you, man. This is
Reese
funny.
the Beast.
Cause when we was talking earlier, Pudge was like, I don't know if it's going to the WNBA is gonna make her more money. She gonna lose money.
No.
And you about to bring all that
She
energy
gonna-
Yeah.
to the WNBA. Now
Yep.
all the eyes
yeah.
is on her.
They're going to get more viewers.
I feel like they've been listening to the podcast,
Yep.
but when we talk
When
about
we had our
Yeah.
with the WNBA, now y'all listening. Now
Yeah,
y'all
see?
see,
listening.
that's what I'm saying.
Now
Like
you
and
had girls
subscribe.
working at halftime to get some like,
we bring that
But
gold
yo,
down.
But you know, Angel, your first year, them bitches gonna try to knock you off.
They sure is.
Yellow ass. You already know.
Yeah.
All them big girls are gonna be, you won't be doing all this
Baltimore
shit.
strong.
You won't be come on, watch your mouth. They're gonna be trying to go at you, so be ready. But we got your back. We watching every game. We supporting you, sweetheart. So yeah, shout out to Caitlin Clark too.
Yeah, she's a monster. Like no
Man.
disrespect, like no
No
Black
disrespect,
history,
man.
like she killing.
Damn that
Like
girl.
she
Shout out to Angel Reese.
Cooking. That was the first game I watched fully live.
shout out Adrian.
So I said shout out to Angel Reese. Yo,
And Flawed
that was
J.
the first game I watched
Flawed J,
her
yeah.
shooting. Shout out to Flage too. You know what I'm saying? She got the mix of getting your feelings. No, don't get in your feelings. Get in the bag. That's the song.
Flage.
But that's the first time I saw Caitlin Clark live. I was like, can't nobody stop this bitch, man. Stop her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
And the girl that had gone, why you gonna put that little white girl?
Yeah, that little white girl went on transfer. She said, you know what?
Right.
I'm gonna go back to B Triple C.
Yeah, she done entered herself in the transfer portal. Now I'm about to go back to this.
Yeah, I'm
about
about to go back to JUCO.
B Triple C.
She about to go back to JUCO. She's like, I'm done with this.
She done did the reverse Jordan me.
Yeah.
She was just like, I can't do nothing from this.
Right.
bitch.
Like, how you get beat so bad that you get treated with the reverse Jordan meme?
Right.
That's powerful.
Like that means you the opposite of the goat. You just got
She just
taught.
was like,
She the lamb.
Nothing I can do
Yeah.
with this bitch. But I
She the
can't.
salmon.
She lamb.
She the salmon. Cook her.
Man. Man, moving on, man. Pudge, what you got, man?
All right, so we're gonna get into a couple questions on my mind, whatever. All right, so my question for the guys today is: we all parents, we all got kids and everything. Do you raise your kids 100% the way you was raised by your parents?
That's a good question.
That was deep. Shot it
We're
from-
gonna go to me first. Me and Ty just had this conversation earlier, man. Yeah, I think I balanced them both out pretty well. Because it's hard trying to like do the old school parent nigga. Some of this shit our parents did is fucked up.
Yeah.
But some of this new shit is fucked up. We can't gentle parent these children all the fucking time, because you're not gonna get through to them. You just gonna raise a soft ass nigga that's gonna go out in this world and get beat up mentally. You know what I'm saying? But I think I carry a lot of my parents' tactics and things. It's just my thing I'm working on is reacting, my emotional reaction to things, and how I respond to certain things. Because back in the day, our parents just will snap on your ass.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be better at not snapping and really trying to read my child versus, what our parents did. I mean, it's not like I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I still got a little...
So what percentage you think you taking from how you were
Old
raised
school.
and how you just...
I would
figuring it
say 60-40, 60 old school, 40 new school. Because a lot of new shit that be working, man, that really helps. Like, just the reactive thing, man, just checking my response before I fully go in, because I be ready to go in. As parents, you know your child. Every parent watching, you know your child know how to get under your skin like no other. People from the outside looking at like, why you being so hard? No, bitch, you don't know this little nigga. I live with it. And kids are very intelligent and very smart. So 60-40, Chat.
I don't raise my kids how I was raised, because for one, my parents wasn't really in my shit like that in my life that too much. So, and then like I always try to tell people, man, it's no manual to parenting.
Yeah.
There's no guidebook on parenting. You know what I'm saying? So I raise my kids on a cuff. Like I just go off of what I think I should be doing. Like I ain't have a father that raised me, so I raise my sons how I think of, boys should be raised, or how my father should have raised me. So, you know what I mean? I didn't have no guideline to say, all right, well, my father showed me this, that, the third. I'm going to show my sons what my father showed me. So I'm just showing them what I learned as I go by. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, there's no manual to it. Even with the girl, with my daughter, I'm just going with the flow. I ask around, like our peers raised us, we raised each other.
Our parents raised other people's
right.
kids.
So I just fucking just go off with the flow. You know what I'm saying? So
what you think your percentage is, like 90?
I would say I'll probably say 75 me, 25 old school. You know what I mean? How about you?
Old school shit beat, man. That is old school shit.
Listen, me personally, like, it's a lot of things my mother instilled in me, and I feel like it worked. But then it's also, I feel like some stuff that she instilled in me that was just due to the times. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of got to decipher between the times and what's really sticking with you that really made a difference in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain things my mother told me, like, hey, always wear clean underwear. Stuff like that, you don't think about it at the time, but now,
like, go ahead. You
yeah,
funny.
but then you want to tell your kids the same thing, because you like, they could be in that same predicament. Like, you don't want to be in the ER and your drawers all holy. So now I'll be like, I gotta make sure my drawers clean before I go outside.
First and foremost.
But at the same time, I do feel like it's certain things that my parents that kind of instilled in me that wasn't necessarily necessary. Like I gotta tell my mother about saying lie. Like as a kid, my mother told me I couldn't say the word lie. And I'm like, all right, cool, I get that. As a kid, you can't say lie. I got into it with my mother because she was lying, and she got mad at me because I called her a liar. Why would you disrespect your mother and call her a liar?
Who you think you
I'm like, Ma, you lying though. Like if you ain't lied to me, I wouldn't call you. Like I feel like it's more disrespectful You a lie if you don't lie.
You really lying.
Like if you not lying, I call you a liar. I'm playing with your character. But you sit here lying to me, and I can't say the word lie. And you more focused on me saying lie than you lying to me.
The next thing,
Can't
who
say
you
lie.
talking to? That's
Man,
what it,
yeah. But you took the word from me as a child.
yeah.
Like as a child, I understood
Say
you don't.
telling story.
Yeah, telling story. You know how hard it is to read a
Right.
book and out loud, and the word lie there, you gotta skip over it.
There like,
Right.
If you gotta say tell a story,
Tell a story.
and teacher say no,
Right,
that's not the
fibbing.
word. Now I got like miss. If I say this word lie, if you can protect
I'ma
me,
get in trouble.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble.
That word is
But-
out of my vocabulary.
But as an adult, I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to disrespect you, but you lying.
Right, a lie's a
Like
lie.
a lie is a lie. Like not to be disrespectful, but if you can disrespect me by lying to me, why what?
Well, I can't call you out on it.
I can't call you out on it.
Right.
So like when it comes to the parent,
Stay in a child place.
it comes to the parent, and I kind of take it a little bit like 60-40.
60-40.
60-40, because I do know it's some stuff that my mother told me that I appreciate, that I still use this day, and I pass it to my kids, but it's awesome stuff that I'm like,
Yeah.
come on.
The stuff like spending the night with people's houses. Ma, thank you for
Yeah.
not letting me spend the night with people's houses. Because I used to be so mad at my mother.
I was mad at her.
Scooby, shout out to Scooby. Scooby had a sleepover. Bruh, I went in the house, packed my shit. I had some Carolina Panthers pajamas. This was when the Carolina Panthers was first an expansion team.
Right.
I packed them, my Power Ranger underwears. Okay, I went over. I was like, Ma, I'm ready to go over. I told my father first. I'm going over Scooby house. We having a sleepover. We won a basketball game. This is when we had the basketball team. My father was like, all right, cool. Go ask your mother. Cool. I got one confirmation. But he said, go ask your mother. Shit.
He already knew that was a no. He was
Already
being
knew.
nice to you.
So I start packing. This is my tactic. I start packing shit in front of my mother.
Like, where you going?
So she can
I just start looking at her like, just gotta get stuff together, you know.
because I want to be
I
responsible.
want to hit my toothbrush.
I want to be responsible.
Right.
At the
Right.
sleepover.
Because you taught me right. I gotta brush my teeth in the morning.
I mean,
She looking at you like, hey,
She
yeah,
like,
all
where,
right.
where you going? I said, I'm about to go over to Scooby house. He had a sleepover. We just won a game, so I'm gonna be in the back in the morning, right in time for church Saturday night. And then she's like, what the fuck? You know you not? Go up, to unpack all that shit and go watch America's Funniest Videos and sit your ass down. And I was so mad at her, man. I really was like, you gonna let me be a kid? This is my life. You ruining.
You thought that sleepover
I thought that sleepover.
You thought that sleepover was gonna make or break his
You know what I'm
life.
saying? My life. But a lot of sleepovers, not to say that was gonna happen at Scooby House, but a lot of sleepovers growing up, when you talk to other adults that went to sleepovers, they shit happens to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They've been touched, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit been going on. So that's one of them things that's like, man, appreciate that. I didn't appreciate that shit when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
my mother ain't let me go with nobody's house. They be like, we gonna play the game. I'm like, for real? I holler. Cause I ain't about to waste my time by asking, can I come over? Because I know.
Man.
My mother be like, you want to go where? Go on. Get your stuff and go on.
Yeah.
Get on out of
I
this.
ain't
Get
got
on
to
out
worry
my
about it.
house. My mother
But
stay let me
this
go
is
some
the thing.
motherfucker where.
This is the crazy thing about parents.
I got so much shit.
But this is the crazy thing about parents though. We don't realize that at our age now, we don't sometimes realize that our parents was just trying to figure shit
Yeah,
out. Like
they-
they didn't know a lot of things. They didn't know shit.
Ain't no manual.
I'm at the age where my mother was at when she had me. Right now.
Okay.
So I'm looking at it like, yo, at this age right now, having another kid, like, as much as I already had practice of doing it, and I got other, I'm like, I couldn't deal with another kid at this age right
But do you think starting you are mentally more prepared than your mother was?
now.
Not mentally.
No, I was never mentally prepared.
Never.
Nothing. For nothing. I'm barely mentally prepared for the show.
You already got it.
Listen,
Right.
I play everything off the cuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an end game player. Like I'm
I'm gonna adjust.
Ain't no such thing as prepared.
yeah,
I'm gonna adapt.
I'm more of a reactor.
What my man say? We Marines. We improvise.
Yeah, I'm along them lines. I'm an improviser.
I improvise.
We Marines.
Yeah, I
You're
play it by ear.
right.
Yeah, it's some kids. Yeah, my kids. Yeah,
Yo, I was tripping this week, man. Watch, I like doing the R&B videos, man. I was tripping, and there's one video I wanted to do, but it's so classic. The song "You Will Know" by Black Men United, BMU.
hold up. He said he wanted to do the video, right? he couldn't do the video because it's like
It's 50 people.
Yo,
You ain't got enough clothes.
I ain't got enough clothes.
You ain't got enough clothes.
He gonna need us. He gonna need us for that. He gonna need us.
I'm gonna play Gerald Levert.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I'm gonna play the whole new edition.
Let me look at the list. If y'all look, let me look at the list of people. I'm gonna name some, and then you name some. Yo, this song, first of all, was dope. Quiet song by all the top R&B artists in the '90s. Man, came out in '95.
Man,
you had Aaron Hall. You had the whole group of After 7. Albie Shore, light skinned niggas. Brian McKnight, Boys the Men. Go ahead. You got it. Who else?
Boys the Men, Brian McKnight, Christopher Williams, D'Angelo.
Shore.
Yeah, D'Angelo, Damon Hall. Golly. Go ahead.
Man, they got Elder Barge,
About the light skinned nigga.
Gerald Levert, H-Town,
Rockin' Boots.
Intro. I ain't even never heard this group.
Jamaica.
I don't know.
Or James Sear.
Yeah.
James.
James Sear. Okay. They might was there.
You're right.
We
Go ahead.
There was a lot of people.
Joe. Who else?
Keith Sweat. Lenny Kravitz was on the guitar.
Who's Lil Joe? I don't even know who Lil Joe is.
If you an R&B artist, come out.
Who Lil Joe?
Everybody, who's Lil Joe?
I don't know who Big Joe is.
Right.
Let alone Lil Joe.
You got Lil Joe.
Then why you got LL Cool J on here?
Why was he even involved?
Jay wasn't in. You will know.
You won't know what the hell
He just licked his lips a couple times in the
He just came
video.
and licked his lips and left. He probably was saying under the track.
But they got R. Kelly in it, Silk.
Oh god.
MCDRS.
That's another group on
I
the
don't know them.
Portrait.
Tony.
There's only one Tony in it.
But no, all the Tonys was in it.
Oh, all the Tonys
All
was
the
there?
Tonys was in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That
Stokely.
little high part. Stokely
Mint
from
Condition.
Mint Condition. And Usher. 17, young Usher.
Lower Usher.
Now my thing was, could they do a song like that today with all of the
R&B
artists today?
But it got to be all the men though.
With all the men, could there be a Black Men United in 2024?
Yeah, that meeting be down Central.
I don't think so.
It be down Central Buttons.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because you got
They can't get along.
Chris Brown.
Them niggas beefing too much.
All of them got records. Chris Brown, Trey Songz.
They can't be, and they can't get
Jaheim.
along.
He make a record.
R. Kelly.
Yeah, Johnny ain't got record.
We had to be back. R. Kelly would have to go from the prison.
Yeah, it's a couple people.
Yeah.
They want to do it over the Zoom call.
You got Daniel Caesar.
What he gonna do? This the new year.
Daniel Caesar.
I'm naming the new people. New people. You got Black. You know the niggas with the 6 in front of his name. Black. He can sing. You got Bryson Tiller.
All right, Bryson Tiller.
Chris Brown. But that's the thing. Chris Brown. I think Chris Brown would do it.
Yeah.
But I think the award shows be like, we ain't gonna have him in here because he's a womanizer and all that shit.
Trey Songz can't come.
Trey Songz can't come. That's another.
That's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of the R&B.
It won't work, bro.
Khalid, he could do it. Lucky Day, Miguel, he would do it. Miguel would do it.
Music Soul Child.
Music Soul Child would do it. The Weeknd would do it. Party Next Door would do it. That's just my opinion.
Like, are they R&B though?
They ain't gonna be nothing but
it's the
a.
new era niggas that's singing.
Man, this song gonna be like a club song.
They ain't gonna be nothing but a nigga.
You gotta think all these niggas-
We are the world.
All
Nigga,
the
we
niggas
are the
sing about
world.
sex.
Yeah, all of them were soulful singers.
Yeah.
Like, you got
Yeah,
Kevin
it's-
Campbell. Like you hear that, you want to go to church.
What's the Masego? Then
They had
again,
T-Pain on here.
It's gonna be too much auto tune.
T-Pain, nigga, that'd be hard.
It's gonna be too much auto tune in that song, yo.
And then
Niggas like Akon.
niggas Akon.
Man, get your out of
Show
there.
this name
Yeah, get your out of there.
I think their egos will probably get in the way though, and the labels will get in the way. Labels be like, my artist is not singing that.
He
bullshit.
too big of an artist.
Money.
I mean, they only sung like a bar and a half. Or
You will
if
know,
that,
yeah,
like
the whole time.
lines.
Everybody just like, and I work hard. Tevin Campbell was his that church man. He hit you with ain't nobody topping Tevin Campbell.
The subscribers gonna have to listen to that song to see what we talking about. They gonna have to
Comment
put on You Will Know.
what R&B artists you would think would be great on this
for the new
the new generation
version.
We Are the World.
That's a nigga. We are the world.
I think it could happen, but like Chet, like personally,
I ain't got to have that.
there had to be a lot of central booking situations.
Yeah, I ain't got.
Y'all niggas stay in trouble.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Next joint we gonna.
What you got, chat?
So my question for y'all is, do y'all think the cancel culture has dumbed down the comedy scene?
That's a good question.
Pudge?
I mean, to be honest, I feel like it's kind of like a scapegoat almost a little bit because
For who?
Because listen, us being in the clubs and us doing the things we do, you kind of, if you in the club, you can say what you pretty much want, and the crowd gonna react to it like that. But some people be using that as like a scapegoat, like, oh, I don't want to say this because I'm gonna get canceled. Like, how you gonna get canceled? You got 1,500 followers.
You think the comedian is a scapegoat for the comedian?
Yeah, a lot of comedians, they want to be like the older comedian, but they don't know how to make it funny enough like the older comedians. You understand what I'm saying? Like Bernie Mac would say some stuff that would you be like, dang, that was inappropriate, but it was funny, so you kind of overlook it. Nowadays, these comedians, they kind of just going for the shock factor of what they saying rather than having the actual substance of it being funny. So if it's not necessarily funny, but it's more of a shock value, they like, well, I don't want to say this because I'm gonna get canceled. How many times just got canceled? Like
a bunch of times. And writing for her showed me that it like you said, not only does you gotta do it in the clubs, that shit got to be funny.
Yeah, like if it's funny, you can it get past.
Yeah.
Especially in a comedy club, like a comedy club setting, people are still laughing at all the things that everybody say that they say.
Yeah, and then there will be some casualties because I've been in shows where with some divas in the audience, like, you know what? There are trends here, and we don't find that funny.
But those be the people
I've seen that shit happen.
They be looking for I want the attention. Cause then I turn around, like I done had conversation with gay guys that if you say a gay joke, they be like, it was funny, I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Or they be like, why don't y'all say more gay jokes? Because most people be looking at it to be able to complain about it rather than to actually look at it and be like, oh, this is funny.
Yeah.
So I feel like when it comes to the culture, the council type of situation, I think it's more of a mental thing than in reality.
But I raise you though, the cancel culture does affect social media way more than stand up.
Right.
Because it can be funny on social media, but the comments and the people in their feelings. Everybody on social media has an opinion. They feel like their opinion matters more than other people. It's people that's holding on to a joke that you did on social media from 5-6 years old. They don't even know you. You probably know the joke you did. You probably remember that shit. But they are holding on to that one thing you said, and in their mind they canceled you, and they got to go with their rules in their mind. Like, oh, I got to remember I don't like him because he said this one joke. It's stupid. It's so dumb, but that's just how we in now. The social media version, right. It has dumb design because I can't do gay jokes. I will do the gay jokes when I feel like this is a bang. I gotta do this one, and I will refer to my 3 gay representatives. I send them the video, and they be like, "Desi, if people don't laugh at this,
you got gay reps.
I got 3 gay representatives.
How you get them?
Yeah, 3 gay people.
You gotta know.
I got lock in or something.
No Diddy. I send it to Asher first. He be like, if he be like, that's a little over the top. It's funny. I see where he be like, I see where you coming from because I know you a genuine person. But the average gay person is going to be very butthurt about it.
I see why people be getting canceled because they don't got their representatives together.
You need some gay representatives to send.
I gotta get my representatives.
And depending on, you got to send the 3 of them. And if the rule is 2 out of 3.
Moving 3s.
I went 1 against 2 before. They be like, 2 of them be like, don't post that shit. And the one be like, that's funny. I be like, fuck it. And I just post it. And it do good online, but they be mad. I did one on my TikTok a long time ago. They was going to end. But the one gay dude, the one representative was like, that's funny. And then everybody was like, that's offensive as fuck. And everybody just went off.
But see, that's what I'm saying. In a sense, it's like, you are still catering to the gay audience because you're getting confirmation from them to see if you're going to get canceled or not. So it's like, to me, it's like 50-50 to me because I got jokes when I talk about gay people and stuff, and I'll be like, shit, I can't get canceled. Don't nobody know me anyway. Right. And people laugh when I do that part of it. But it's like the audience, it's like you got to play to your audience. So if you say something that it might be gay people in the audience, if they don't think it's funny and it's enough of them, in a sense, you can kind of get canceled, or you know what I mean, in that moment, or you know what I'm saying, or some shit like that, or you could say some shit and like Pud said, it could be tasteful and funny, and then they'll go for it. So it's still like, I feel like you still got a sense of your material. Like I still got a lot of material that I ain't tapped into yet because I'm scared of the response that I'm gonna get from doing it because, I can't get canceled because don't nobody know me. But in a sense, I feel like I can get scrutinized for doing the material. So,
but I feel like, you got to also be mindful of what arena you're doing this in.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? When you on the stage doing it, you got a level of a little bit of more of a grace when you get to do it on stage. When you doing it from social media, people don't know you. You know what I'm saying? They don't know your background, whatever. But if I go to a comedy show and I know that you're a comedian,
And I paid the ticket.
I paid this ticket for you to tell me jokes. I'm giving you grace to be like, say what you think is funny, and I'm hoping that it's funny.
But my bad. But see, we could be on the show featuring for somebody, and the people don't know us.
Right.
You know what I mean? They paid a ticket to see him.
But they know. But I'm saying they still know they're here to see a comedian.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I mean by the arena. Not necessarily me personally. I'm just saying if you come to a comedy show,
You asked for this.
you're coming to see somebody tell jokes. So when I say this, if I say, well, I'm not gonna say it.
No, say it. No, say it. No, say it.
No,
say it.
If I say whatever,
Yeah.
and you take offense to it, you do gotta understand the arena that I'm in right now is I'm telling jokes.
Right.
Like, I'm not up here doing Bible study. I'm not up here reading scriptures. I'm here to tell jokes. So the things that I'm saying are jokes.
Wait it out.
So for you to take it and be like, oh my God, you're this type of person. No, ma'am, I'm a comedian and I'm telling jokes. If I go to a basketball court, I'm a basketball player. I'm not a comedian at the basketball court. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all about the arena that you're in. So when you on social media, it's no real arena. You know what I'm saying? You just at the will of the social.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So when you just saying
It
random
sounds
stuff,
good.
but it's true though.
I mean, I feel you. I feel you with that, but I'm just being devil's advocate because if it feel good, it sound good.
Like-
but when you put that out there on social media, it's for the masses.
like listen,
It travels further.
Dave Chappelle do a whole bunch of training jokes.
Right.
If you seen Dave Chappelle post something on Twitter about a tranny, you will get more offensive than when you hear him say a joke on stage.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like if he said a tranny joke on stage,
The tranny community will get more mad.
anybody.
I
like-
wouldn't.
I mean, I'm just saying anybody. Like you, if you're gonna judge him by way he's saying it, if he said on stage, you're gonna give him more of a grace more of a grace because you like, oh, he's on stage doing comedy. Compared to if he just posted something, you can be like, oh, he might really feel like that. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? They don't gauge our social media as the same as us being on stage. So if you see us doing it on stage, you be like, well, I can assume that this is a joke. But if I post this on my if I post this on my social media, you're gonna be like, oh no, he really feel like that.
This is in his heart.
Yeah.
Posted it on his
Cause they say, what's on your thoughts?
That's fact.
And you say, no Diddy.
That's how you
whatever.
think.
You know, just something something that's consumed of gay or whatever, not no offense. But you know what I'm saying? They gonna look at it like, oh, you on social media talking like that?
Yeah.
But if I go and do a special and I'm recording this on stage and the audience is laughing, they not looking at me like, oh, he being homophobic or whatever. They like, that's a joke.
You clicked on the video, the picture of me on here.
Yeah, you know, I'm on stage doing stand-up.
But see, that's what it basically answers my question because without social media, there wouldn't be a cancel culture. Cancel culture only came about once social media came.
Yeah.
Right.
So if it wasn't no social media, it wouldn't be a cancel culture.
So that means when they come to social media, you can get canceled or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
they call it.
You can.
On social media.
The crazy part.
But that's why Dave Chappelle don't. That's why Dave Chappelle he not posting. Listen, it's mad Instagram and social media comedians. Dave Chappelle is not one of them. So he's not doing comedy on his social media.
So that
world doesn't apply to him. But when he does it on stage, he gets a level of grace. So it's like, like you saying, when it comes to social media, you can get canceled.
It is crazy.
So I advise you to walk carefully when you on social media. But as comedians like us, when we on stage, I feel like, hey,
You feel like it's free fall.
The crazy
fall.
part about that
as long as it's funny.
The crazy part about that is when they do say he's canceled, he don't really care because he know it's only on social media.
Right.
He
And
know that's
I'm not built from there. I'm
like,
not.
y'all not buying my ticket, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like my tickets are, he's still selling out arenas. So the social media cancel world don't apply to him. Whereas though somebody like me, like my bigger audience, of course, is social media.
Right.
So of course I have to cater to my social media crowd.
You gotta tread light.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
why you got the representatives.
yeah, got to. That's why I got the three.
Representative. Representative.
You got the next one, or you want me?
No, you got.
Oh, my next. That's a good one because it brings me to my next topic. Y'all remember the neighborhood slow nigga?
So you gonna bust it off like that?
Does anybody? I remember I think every hood had a slow nigga in the neighborhood, but we didn't look at him as slow. He was just
All right,
around us.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So when you say slow, are you just saying mentally slow,
Everything.
or
I'm
like
talking about like
retarded.
yeah. See, yeah.
you said that? That's
They
what you
put
said.
a word.
You gonna
that's
use
one
that
of the
word?
words. You
Like
can't
I said,
say.
I can't get. I can't get.
He old school.
Yeah, I'm old.
school.
I come up in the 70s and 80s. I come up in the 80s.
That's
came up in the-
back,
came up
back
in the
then. They
70s
was,
a lot.
back then they was retarded.
Yeah, see, when I
We don't know
came
what
up,
they is now.
yeah,
Back
they
then
said
was
retarded. We said all that. Ain't no pun intended. No pause, no didn't.
Yeah, we had the same one.
Yeah,
Hold up, so this
Merv.
was
yeah.
he was slow, like
We had a bunch.
Merv. We had a bunch.
Yeah.
Like it was different levels of the autism.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know Ham had to be.
I'm about to say Ham. I
Yo,
was ready to go with Ham.
Yo, crazy, cause he's saying people names like these
Yeah.
people don't.
These are our family. This is our people.
I mean,
they're
they-
not gonna be offended by it.
I mean, the people.
I don't know.
The
But
people.
Merv was the one that was like Merv was a grown man hanging with us back in the day, bruh. And we didn't even know how old Merv was. How old was Merv?
Yeah, we
older than
did
us?
have one.
Merv was the cool Merv, and then we used to get Merv to say stuff. They used to get Merv to do stuff.
See, Merv come on my.
Merv was the same age.
Merv come on my camp.
He was
Out-
cool
out.
with you?
Yeah,
Merv
he
was
was-
older than you.
Merv was around my age.
Merv was like 35.
Yeah.
A bunch of
He went to school with you?
No, he didn't go to school. He went
He
to.
said he go to school. and
No,
shit.
when we used to ask Merv what school he go to, he just said the Brown school.
Yeah.
Oh, you
The Brown school.
Brown.
Yo,
He
doing-
said
Yeah,
it
the school was Brown.
Yo doing accents and
Yeah,
everything. Yo,
I gotta give you Merv.
You got to give him the full Merv.
Like Merv, niggas used to, man.
Merv was the funniest nigga to be around, bro. Cause he, whatever little invention we was going on, Merv was even hanging with our age group.
yeah, that's how they use
Merv was like 25, hanging with a bunch of like 8, 9-year-olds. He was hanging with us.
It was crazy. All the age groups treated him the same way, like he was not.
Yeah,
Like even though I'm a little kid, I'm treating like how the adults treat you.
yeah. Everybody treated him like he was about 12.
Yeah.
Merv was our age to y'all.
Yeah.
Merv was cool, man.
Yo, it was so crazy. I don't even know how I got in his question because we from the same neighborhood. But remember the song "Pull Your Guns Out"? Pow.
Yeah.
that song was so popping back then, and niggas would play that song and have
Murphy
Merv
Holmes, put your
pulling
guns
his
out, pow. Murphy Holmes.
pow.
You had a
And
gun?
he was so he was big. He had like Merv had like his big old head.
Merv was the same size as Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, he
Derrick
was like-
Henry.
yeah, he was
Derrick
old.
Henry size.
Yeah, and this was
And they
years
used to
ago.
do dances and songs.
And he just like, put your guns out, pow. Put your guns out, pow. No belong, put your guns out, pow. And everybody would just be sitting around
Yo.
crying, laughing at whoever from around that way watching this. They gonna probably get me. They gonna go off when they see this episode.
When last time you seen Mouth?
Merv, I ain't seen Merv in over
Let me tell you what the fucked up
25
thing.
years.
Niggas put a werewolf mask on,
They
right?
scared Merv, yeah.
And scared Merv. Merv was just so in his head about this
Yo.
shit. Merv thought the nigga with a werewolf mask on was a real werewolf.
He thought it was a real
So
person.
nigga was like, I feel like you disrespected me. And Merv was like, nah, man, I ain't disrespecting you. I'm sorry. And that was entertainment for the day. We ain't wrong, okay?
Yeah, y'all
Because
is
we
wrong.
was young. That was wrong. But back in the day, we thought that was just a normal day for us, man.
Yo, where you think Mouth at right now, though?
Merv somewhere chilling, man. I don't care what nobody say. I don't know where. Merv was
Merv-
about a good time.
Bird probably got like 2 bad bitches with him. He probably doing
You know who Merv remind me of? And it's no, I'm sorry to make this comparison. And a little bit A-Town. Remember A-Town?
Yeah, Merv
He
was like
remind me of
A-Town.
a bigger version of
Hold
A-Town.
Imagine him Imagine Merv. Imagine.
When Chap said, I don't want to offend nobody, I was like, as long as you don't compare the nigga to me, I don't care. I
Long as you
don't
compare
care.
to me.
That's what I was waiting for.
Merv like a 6'2" pudge.
That was
Like,
sick.
No,
Yeah, that-
Merv was like 6'7".
right.
Merv was like 6'7", like a 6'7" A-Town, but just more of like a child.
And didn't know, imagine somebody that grab you and don't know their strength.
They the
Don't know
worst
their
ones.
strength. Yo used to slam the
I be
shit out of
scared- I
us,
used to
yo.
be scared of Merv.
We had
yo.
little neighborhood brawls.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. See, I'm about to say something, but I'm gonna keep this.
No, it's all right, man.
No,
I,
it's just-
I have
what is this question
I have a
about?
brother with cerebral palsy.
No, but listen,
it's
but-
okay. We
but
all, you know.
in the realm of what we was talking about, like the two people that scared me the worst to fight is like a slow person and a gay person.
you
Like
ain't gonna
they
win
the,
the
they
match.
the two people that's on my bucket list that I can become.
So who'd you fight first if you
Now,
had to?
I can become a bigger person. And
No, you gotta make a choice.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you gotta make a choice.
Because in my mind, I feel like I don't want to get caught by like a retarded person and like get the fight
tryna
one.
say it different.
Yeah,
Let's say a rate, retarded Pepsi. Yo, broke it down. Yo,
Yeah,
broke this.
if I said it slow, I chopped the screen. It would come out the same way.
Don't put an accent on the word retarded.
No, did it like he was from England.
You said a retarded.
Yo said, all right, retarded
I rate
person.
retarded. Now it don't sound the same.
Just say
They might think it's a different word. They might sound a different word.
Let's care about the community.
Because listen, I feel like I don't want to fight
What is he though? I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish.
Say the word.
Say his name again.
No,
Say it.
I
What
ain't-
is it?
no.
Call him again, yo.
Yo, he's special. He's special. I don't want to
Special
fight.
person.
Oh, about to
I don't want
pass
to fight
out.
a special person.
All right,
And,
all
like
right,
they
yo.
get to beating me and they don't know when to stop.
Yeah.
'Cause you know, like
They
they
don't.
be strong and they don't know when to stop. And then I feel like I don't want to fight like a gay person, and I feel like they get to beating me and they take advantage of me. Like,
Then it's over then.
because once they beating you up, like if you fighting somebody that's like gay,
Homosexual.
yeah, homosexual, and like they want to get disrespectful, and then they beating you up. Now you losing. Like you can't, you at this point
That sentence alone is just funny. I'm saying if you fighting a homosexual,
listen, like they fighting, and you ain't got no win in you. Like you ain't winning.
Then you done.
But then they feel like getting disrespectful and like. Grope,
Imagine-
like they might
imagine-
grope you while you getting beat up,
and then, like, you
now,
hit him
but you can't win. Like it ain't like you like he touched me, I'm gonna beat him up. You know you can't beat him.
can't beat him.
And he want to do what he want to you.
Imagine hitting them as hard as you can. And niggas say, "Yeah, I like that."
Yeah,
Damn.
That's
I ain't
like a
say-
horror movie.
I ain't
nigga.
saying
Damn.
like he gonna rape me, but I'm just saying like if he just like
He can have his way with you.
You better
want it.
scream,
but if he
Ray.
violates you a certain type of way,
You gotta
right in
shoot
the
him.
fight,
Yeah.
You gotta shoot him.
just to violate you, then what you do? Like
It's violence then.
what if he fighting?
Gotta
He
die.
grab your butt, and then you can't get away.
Somebody gonna get shot.
Keep a knife on me.
Oh, he ready to get the
See,
show.
you already got the gas
Yep,
knife
That's why I
already
keep
in
a
his
knife
pocket, yo.
I fight dirty too. Yeah.
Said I don't fight fair.
Yeah, you
Go ahead, go ahead.
want to grab stuff?
You want to grope on me?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
What,
cut
grope?
stuff.
I'm gonna cut some skin.
Yeah, that's all that is to it.
But Merv, shout out to Merv, man. That was
Yeah, shout out to Merv, man.
Merv
Yeah,
did some shit we didn't even suppose none of us would have did. He rolled down a wagon down at a long ass alley.
Yeah.
We just sent him down in the wagon.
I still be saying
You
Merv
get on it
mother,
first.
yo.
But you ain't
Merv
saying
got on.
Merv though.
I still see his mother.
You ain't saying Merv lately.
I ain't saying.
Shout out to Merv, man. We gotta get Merv on the show.
Shout out to Merv,
We gotta get
man.
Merv on the show.
Merv was funny, man.
Shout out to Ham. Shout out to Merv.
Ham.
I'll tell a Ham story later.
Shout out to our sponsors. And also make sure y'all like and subscribe. Follow the page, man. Coworker Homies on YouTube, Coworker Homies on Facebook, Instagram. We out here. We up to 36 people now, man. Our next goal is 100. Get us to 100, man.
Yeah, let's get to
We
100,
taking
y'all.
baby steps right now.
Baby steps.
All right, so my next question, right? So what's your technique when y'all go to write jokes? Like what's your how you go about setting up your time to write material?
That's a good question. People and people ask me this all the time when they want, yo, you a comedian? How you write material? No, I don't really have a style. That's crazy. I'm kind of unorthodox when it comes to comedy. Like I could be out anywhere and get an idea real quick. I write the idea down, and then when I get home, or I could be at work and then I whip it out. Whenever I got some alone time, some peace and quiet, then I go over that idea and write a joke out, a bit out, and then I go over it. So I don't really have no technique per se. Every joke
That's technically your technique.
Mm-hmm. Just being
unorthodox. Yeah, every joke that I got, I've did it a different way. So
that's yeah. It's good that you know your.
I'm all
good that you know your
unorthodox.
formula. That's a good thing. A lot of comedians don't know their style or what their best heightened energy is to write jokes.
Right.
I always tell people to find that shit first and foremost. That's very important. Mine's is like, of course, like Chab said, any time of the day, you jot down what you think is funny. That could be a good premise. What situation is funny. You got to hurry up and get them in your notes. But a lot of times, it has changed over the years. Now that I have children and a whole family, I would tell everybody sleep. That's when I put the jokes together.
right.
And they start to like transform into sections of sets like of jokes. But this is when everybody sleep. Sometimes when I'm on a plane, stuff come to me because I'm above and then the altitude, and then you be loopy a little bit. Sometimes before I go to sleep, new stuff. But it changes, man. So I always say just don't even be set to one style of writing stuff. Just be ready to write whenever. That's what I would say.
I mean, me personally, I go by more or less like I go more of I got like a think tank type situation. Like if a situation happen, I just kind of take a mental note, and then I don't necessarily go right to it as a joke, I just let it simmer for a little bit. So, like you say, I'm also a type of person that work better at night. Like, I just need the house to be real settled.
Just like, shut
When I feel like it's settled, I just go on social media sometimes, and I'm just strolling, but I'm like, I'm really in my think tank of stuff that just happened in my life or whatever, like, cause stuff like jokes that came to me that happened from years ago that I'm like, dang, I could use that. It don't necessarily got to be today type of stuff. So something might happen today. I might not put it on a note and try to make a joke right out of it right away. I just kind of like take a mental note, like that was funny to me. And then once I find, cause sometimes you get caught up in what you think might be funny to other people. But I feel like when I feel like a joke is funny to me and it makes me laugh, I'm like, all right, now I'm ready to kind of take it out.
turn this. Yeah.
Yeah, I could push it a little bit further, because if it's not funny with you first, it's never gonna be funny with nobody else. Like, your sense of humor and you know what you kind of pushing. So that's kind of my like.
Oh, a good question for both of y'all. Do you ever have any jokes, any premises that's sitting right there, and you ain't hit that bitch good enough yet? You try to get on stage back to back, but here's the thing: you see somebody else get on stage and hit that bitch out the park, and you be like, I don't even want it no more.
Yeah,
a
bunch of times.
Yeah,
bunch of times, because I feel like some jokes just not for you. Like it's funnier when that person said it.
Right.
I could never attack that joke at that way, because you got everybody. Like, we all got our own styles,
Right.
And I feel like even if we all had one joke in the middle of the table, that joke would come out 3 different ways,
Right.
If any one of us said it. So it's kind of like one of that.
yeah. Sometimes you gotta let it go. Don't leave it alone. That premise ain't hitting you. Just let it sit in your notes for a little while until it really has the timing and everything. But if somebody else hit that bitch harder than you, just be like, you know what? I respect that. Unless your shit is up there with that person's shit and it's original and yours, then just
Yeah, because I was about to say, what if you see something and, like, you working on something at the same time and somebody else working on something,
I've definitely
and it's like you know what you going with it. It's not necessarily what they going with it, but you know that they got a joke. Is a joke out there like that. Do you still?
Yeah. If it's mine, it's my personal experience, and I know this bitch gonna hit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep it. But if it's one of them joints that you just like, you trying to force on the stage every time you get up, it's not gonna work. Just like let it breathe for a little bit, and you probably ignoring some shit you need to be adding to. You know what I'm saying? So, comedy is it's a funny thing, man. You really gotta tap into every portion and give every joke its time. Definitely.
So who next? What we got?
The question I got for y'all is, do y'all think that cell phones should be off limits in certain places? And I'm gonna give y'all an example. Say, for instance, like on stage, how some famous comedians do. If you got a show, do you think that people recording your set should be off limits because that's how some of your material can get stolen? And also off stage, like, say for instance, if you're in the club, y'all remember Desi back in the day, and Pudge, you probably remember too, back in the day, when we used to go to clubs, we used to dance hard. We used to freak. Wasn't no cell phones out. Wasn't nothing going on. I would go into Paradox. I would leave out sweaty. I would come out 4 or 5 in the morning sweaty.
Full workout.
Yeah. Now when you go in the club, everybody on their phone. Everybody just and taking pictures. Like It's like they go to the club just to take pictures and say, "Hey, I'm in the club. I'm in the club." So do y'all think cell phones should be banned in certain places, like in comedy clubs or on in regular clubs or whatever?
Oh well. I say I'm glad I grew up in the time that I grew up. I think my era, maybe part of a little bit of your era sprinkled in, was the last era to actually enjoy themselves. Not because we were trying to prove ourselves.
I don't know why they think I'm so young. Like, I'm 36 years old.
But that can make a big
like,
difference.
Baby, if you were there.
It makes a big difference.
That's younger compared to us.
Some of the stuff that Lauren never heard of, you will know. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's 3 years younger than me. So sometimes it does make that 1 2 years do make a difference sometimes. But I feel like I gladly grew up in the last era of the people that actually enjoyed the club, and it wasn't for show. Because for one, we really was trying to have a good time, and for two, we ain't had a good phone quality.
Yeah,
we had them old ass Nextels, them old ass Samsungs where the pictures was pixelated in the motherfucker. The ringtones was polynomic. So we wasn't really trying to take pictures of ourselves. We really was like, if our phone was out, we getting numbers. We getting contacts. We having a good time. Nobody was showing off anything. Like I had a camera with a memory card in it, like a silver, like it was a Samsung joint to carry with me. But even still, I still wasn't trying to like. It had a video on it too. I still wasn't trying to record myself.
You
I was like, I was literally trying to live in the moment. But now you see, like even going now, we do. You know, we go to walkthroughs. And we be sitting in VIP all we do when we go to walk through, what we do? We just sit there and make fun of everybody.
Yeah,
we just watch everybody in there just acting like they're having a good time. It's so funny. Why ain't nothing but sections, no dance floor.
Right.
It be mad weird. Like remember that time we was in Richmond with Justin, and it was like the audience was like the crowd was watching
the VIP,
and it was like we felt like fish in a fish tank.
Yeah.
Like
they just like
but we're just staring.
They were just staring like, look, she drinking.
What they doing? They waiting for you to catch eye contact with them. Like,
right?
Can I get a picture?
Right.
Can I get?
I'm like, that's weird.
Enjoy.
Look at it.
Enjoy yourselves. Y'all nobody want. Or you watch the women when the girls next to us. They were sitting there, and every 10 minutes they just sit there look at their phone. They showed it.
Yeah, like
they put the phone away and just sit there like.
Like, was you really having a good time?
Was you really having a good time? That's a good time, y'all. Nah, bro. Like you said, we used to leave out sweaty, 5 numbers, a story to tell. Okay? Happy. But now it's just they want to look like they're having a good time for social media instead of actually having a good time. Right before this era, it was like remember at the DCAC downtown, it'd be a VIP full of niggas just all huddled up like we men and we just in VIP.
Right.
And we all getting it.
Now what? Now y'all here. Now what?
Right.
Yeah, y'all left the party in general.
Y'all literally in the party.
Right.
Party, nigga, like have a good time. There are still some little pockets and places of people that actually go out and do enjoy themselves, and I admire that. But y'all are wasting time. Y'all can do that shit in the house. You can put up a fake background, do that shit yourself.
Right.
Snapchat or something.
Right. Or they just wait for the right song to come on and just be in the club, listen to that clip of that song just to be like,
Record,
hey.
put the phone away. All right. Then they just sitting there looking weird. They just get drained. They just like, all right, now what?
Now what? I don't know.
Bro, we had strategies. We had strategies. We used to like
sweating in there.
Like 5, 6. It was like, all right, you go on the other side of the bar. You get some chicks over there.
Right.
Holler at one of them.
Right.
You cool with the one chick, so you cool with her crew. I see the chick I know. I'm gonna get to know her and her crew. We gonna circle back around. We meet here at 11:30. We had it was that going on. What are y'all doing?
You got extra pen?
No. I'm not hating. I just want to know.
Right.
Dance where they show tapping their hips. Like,
are y'all having fun?
What's your take?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm in the same generation where as though like I remember going to the club and like I was enjoying being in there. Like, and even if you might have took a picture in there, like that was it. Like it wasn't the night of taking pictures. It just so happened to be like, oh, they about to jump in the picture, and then, or you would have the picture man, like you would have somebody there printing out pictures. So now it's like
Picture man was getting money.
Yeah.
the picture man. You had to cut the picture man out the game.
Yeah.
And the Rose man.
Yeah, picture man dead.
Rose man, I don't know why the Rose man in there.
The club.
Picture
The
man
Rose
dead.
man don't never pay to get in,
No, he don't.
but he just in here making it hot.
He just give out roses.
For your lady.
But he making it hot. Like I'm like, I just got a number.
The Rose man be like, for your lady.
I gotta get a drink in a rose because of you.
20. Bitch, I don't even know her.
Some girls don't like roses. Some girls like, I don't want that shit.
But
Rose man.
but the energy, like you say, the energy is definitely different now. Whereas though, it's more of it's a showcase more than of a actual party. Like I remember we used to be in a party sweating.
Yeah.
You come out the party, that wind hit
Yeah,
you
you be
coming
cold.
outside.
You be sick the next
You be like,
day.
ooh.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And the smell of the food truck outside.
Yeah, you be sick.
You be you be ready to go to an after party. We going over here. We going to Valentino's. Like we going to.
Bruh.
Nowadays they be all on TikTok. You see you can watch the whole party on your phone.
I'm gonna give you a situation. Let me know how your energy feeling is. Ty, you was there. We at Baja Beach Club, college night, having a good time, right? Didn't even know it was daylight savings time, bro.
You got an extra hour.
Let me tell you, nigga.
Extra
we
hour.
in there having a good time,
I was always
partying, wilding.
I was always
and
playing
the
for that extra
DJ come
hour.
on the
Nigga.
mic and say, if y'all know this, I don't forgot, y'all don't know this or not, but it's daylight savings time, y'all. So we got an extra hour to party. The whole club went fucking
Go crazy.
Yeah.
An extra hour to party, nigga?
Yeah, I'm going crazy.
Listen,
Man, we lost our mind.
I'd have been out to Dubai a few times and you heard
Going
that,
crazy.
yo, man, we got another hour.
Yup.
Cause you
Nigga said,
I'm going right. I'm running right back to the bar.
Nigga said,
Get me.
Yeah.
Get me.
everybody
Yeah.
clear.
I'm wet.
Man.
Nowadays, they're like, we got another hour. They're going to look at their phone.
Niggas like,
we got
damn.
another hour.
Hour.
You put their phone on there.
Uh-huh.
I bet you half these motherfuckers don't even know how to dance.
They don't.
I used to be.
They don't know how to dance with a woman. Like dance with a. We used to get to go up to the girl, turn around.
Yeah,
you
had
slow
to,
grind.
They don't know that experience.
Right, they be having real life. You got served dance battles with
Yo.
them. Like
Twin, shout out to Twin. Twin was our dude in our group. He be like, you go in the middle, get everybody attention.
Yeah.
Do the little break dances y'all be doing. And then they draw people to us. And we dance with their friends like, I can't do that, but
I used to going to the club so much is the reason why I used to dance when I first
we used to get on stage.
When I first get on stage.
Push at that whole.
Cause listen, I would be there. I would go to the club and I'd be in that chilling, and I just start dancing. And all the energy from the club was like, they be like, oh snap, who was that? So now you got all the club around you dancing.
Yep.
So I would use that energy when I get on stage. Like I come up dancing. Now my knees ain't
down the spec. You know, big dudes be having
I'm
no
not
moves.
agile. Like my knees ain't.
Pull up some footage. Pull up some game footage.
Listen, I get down with the best.
Pull up some punches game footage.
But but I ain't. You know, people. It's hard to believe for me to say this because people ain't gonna believe it. But the best times of my life was without a cell phone.
You said volcanoes.
Nah, nigga, I ain't that old. Volcanoes. It was without a cell phone. I'm that old.
It said, "Welcome to
the best times of my life was out a cell phone, man.
The nights you can't remember.
Too young, bro. I went to Choices a few times.
Silver Shadows,
Choices, Paradox, Twilight Zone.
I'm in the iguana age. The iguana, the Mist. The Baja Beach Club.
Yeah, see all that shit. I wasn't going none of that.
The Red Maple.
Yeah, Red Maple.
I was more the
Dubai. I went to them clubs. Hammerjacks.
The Velvet Rope.
And now y'all go to Hammerjacks?
Xanadu.
The new one.
The old one.
Remember Xanadu?
No, you went to the one under the bridge.
Yeah, nigga. Hammerjack. That's why I said. You keep telling me, yeah, acting like I'm so young.
Ty, you remember
Xanadu? I wasn't in there, though.
Yeah, I was.
Ty took a couple girls home.
Club One.
Yeah,
Club One.
Damn, Club One.
Without a cell phone. All that shit was without a phone.
Club One, small parking spaces. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
I was thinking like how much dancing I did in this club, and that was a parking space.
That's parking space.
They need to ban these phones for some shit, man.
When you in the club,
put your phone down, man. When you coming out to hang out and enjoy yourself, put your phone down. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hire a camera person.
Whatever you gonna do.
Hire a shooter. Let them record a good time.
Listen, even if you do pull it out, just don't make it your night about you.
Yeah, yo.
Like I can understand you might want to get a couple pictures for the moment, but if you just come out and take pictures, you could have stayed in the house for that.
Stay in the house.
It's like even to a point like my grandmother just was in the hospital for the past couple of days, and I went there to see her. The nurses down there at the station was even pulling their phone out. And I'm sitting there waiting to tell her, I'm looking for my grandmother and see what room she in. And the girl, it's like they had to pull their phones out. And I'm like, yo, the younger the new generation get with these phones,
listen, this you got.
We about to be fucked up, and when we get old,
it's people out here that only know cell phones. Like, think about it. Like from the time they was born,
like my kids,
cell phones been around.
Kids,
and they got damn face.
It's been there. So like for us, where we used to go to the house phone and stuff like that. Like,
how was you when you first got your first phone?
I probably was in 9th grade.
See, that's crazy, cause nigga, I was 19.
Damn.
I got my first phone. I was 19. So all through my childhood.
I mean, it wasn't. Don't get me wrong. It might have been a decent phone, but I mean, it wasn't.
It wasn't like a kind like now.
Nigga, I had the Snake on there.
It had the Nokia.
Yeah, it was a Nokia.
Hard ass Nokia.
My phone was like a stand up phone, and I could change the face cover on it. And I remember I had one where you push the little button and the piece slide down, look like
it's a Matrix shit.
Yeah, but it was
for emergencies. It was just like caught mom on my way home. Who you calling?
Listen.
Who you was calling?
Nigga, I was in my 20s when I first got my phone.
Back then, I wish somebody would text me on that phone.
He's like, what?
You text me on that phone, I'll be ready to cuss you out.
The phone be blew up.
What?
The phone exploded.
First of all, do you know how long it used to
Y'all
take
niggas
to
don't
text?
know.
Damn, man. Text you used to have to get on the internet to get a text message.
And you had to push all the buttons.
I said I had pay per use text messages and I didn't know no better, but
Puss had his first phone, he was a teenager?
Yeah.
9th grade.
Yeah, he was 13, 14. I got my first phone when I was able to drink.
They was just coming out though.
That was 21. I was able to drink liquor.
So that's right around the time.
You know what I'm saying?
On that note, man, we want to thank y'all for shouting out. But actually attending another episode of Co-Work Homies. Make sure y'all subscribe,
like,
y'all
share,
comment
videos. We're gonna be posting And we are proud of our progress. Hopefully, I hit 100K tonight. We're gonna hit 50K. That's our goal this week. We're gonna hit 50K.
We about to
Not
blow.
50K. 50 subscribers. 50 people
No,
subscribing.
we're going 50K.
We can get 50K subscribers.
Y'all enjoy
yeah,
it.
man.
We out here. We
Yeah,
putting the
tap
work
in,
together.
man.
Man,
We got a
y'all
lot of
working with us.
topics.
We in the break room. This
Yeah, we ready to shoot
man.
for 2 hours next
Tell a
time.
friend to come by to co-worker homies to the break room.
2 hours next time.
I'm comedian Desi.
Pudge Rose.
I'm your boy Chap. I'm on Instagram, Chap_funny, all social networks. Y'all check me out, follow me. I'm going to engage with y'all when y'all comment.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.